To iTeam 8 now, and a sobering new statistic. Numbers just released show more people are dying on Indiana's roads and highways, even as fewer people are driving. So we wanted to ask iTeam 8 to start digging through those numbers to find out why. iTeam 8's Richard Essex found some answers.
The national study looks at fatal crashes for the first 9 months of 2020 and 2021. Here in Indiana, the first 9 months of 2021, we lost 699 people. That is a 9% increase from the year before, and the numbers show no signs of slowing down. According to a study released by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, the pandemic shutdown cut the number of daily trips by 42%, but the trips became more deadly across the country. We lost more than 38,000 people in traffic crashes in 2020, the largest number of fatalities since 2007. In Indiana, we lost 639 people in crashes in the first 9 months of 2020. And this was happening when people were working and learning from home. If you remember, the streets were mostly empty.
Things, as you saw during the pandemic, just shot straight up.
I asked Rob Duckworth, the director of Traffic Safety Office at the Indiana Criminal Justice Institute, to explain. What's driving this increase?
So we're seeing the increases from some of the same problems that we've faced in the past, just at larger levels. If folks would wear their seatbelt and buckle up, slow down. Basically, we have a slogan here at CJI that says, click it to live it. It's your life.
The study looked at traffic fatalities across the nation. Of our neighboring states, Michigan, Ohio, and Illinois saw double-digit increases. Illinois leading the way with 18%. Kentucky, one of the few states in the country, with a decrease of 3%. iTeam 8 showed you the speeding issues here in Indianapolis during the pandemic. At the time, it was not uncommon for IMPD to catch drivers hitting 70, 80, even 100 miles an hour on some city streets.
We've got to battle that on another side with impaired driving, both multi-substance, so drug and alcohol impaired driving, and we still have the alcohol impaired driving that we're continuing to battle as well.
Duckworth says we could reduce traffic fatalities by 40% here in Indiana if drivers eased up on the accelerator and wore a seatbelt.
First time in more than decades, we saw a slippage in the seatbelt use during the observed rate. So we know that we're seeing seatbelts used less often. We need to get that back up to where we're having a high seatbelt usage rate, and that will help us save lives on Indiana roadways.
He says the trend continues to increase. For the first 2 months of this year, we are 22 fatalities ahead of the same time period as 2019. And he says that distracted driving, driving under the influence, and speeding continue to contribute to the increase in numbers here and across the country. In Indianapolis, Richard Essex, WISH TV, WISHTV.com, and follow us on Facebook.